TaborTheGamer. This thumbnail, man. This thumbnail, man. We got the twins. We got Dane. We got Dane. God Dane. It's too quiet. Get some Genshin music going. Genshin music. I don't know what to play. So much. There we go. Sure. This is kind of loud. It's okay though, it's a banger. My body is ready, dude. I see Dainsleif, and you know you're in for a good update. A minute. So ready. My song's so good, man. Okay. We gotta turn it down now. Here we go!
He comes and
Dainsleif!
goes without leaving a trace, only appearing at the most critical moments. He's highly knowledgeable,
True.
and he likes to share his observations with others. She has a cold and stern exterior, and her spotless battle record has earned her renown throughout Fontaine. She is an unusual-looking Melusine with an equally unique perspective on the world. And now, their voice actors have all gathered here today to deliver the version 4.7 special program!
Can't believe we're actually all here.
Finally!
Hello, travelers. My name is Zach Aguilar, and I voice the male traveler. Today, our hosts for the special program include...
Hello, everybody. I'm Yuri Lowenthal, the voice of Dainsleif. You may know me from all those new character intro videos and occasionally dropping lore on y'all.
And I'm Sarah Williams, the voice of the head nurse at the Fortress of Maripede, Siegeween. She's there keeping everybody all healthy and nice and making sure everybody feels good.
And hey everyone, I'm Crystal Lee, the voice of Fontaine's champion duelist, Clorand. Pew pew pew, let's get it.
All right, nice. So we've got a traveler, a man of mystery, a duelist, and a healer. I think it's the perfect adventuring party.
It's a team comp.
What a wild coincidence, you guys. I just received an invitational letter to a new domain.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
not a
imagine that.
coincidence.
Gee willikers, where did that come
That's
from?
just destiny.
Yeah, definitely.
It's what?
You know, this new domain seems to be right behind us, but in order to complete the challenge, we'll need to tackle several missions first.
Well, then what are we waiting for? Let's do this!
Traveler, Paimon, would you join us and play Marechaussee Hunter Judgment Day?
Okay.
This script was adapted from the real history of the Marechaussee Hunters. You all will play the role of hunters from a bygone era
Farina
and
and
resolve a
Mondstadt.
series of events unfolding in the capital.
Many of my habits are customs I've adopted from the Marechaussee Hunter tradition. They fought against monsters, while I fight against lawbreakers. For when I draw
Sword.
my blade, I am but an instrument of Fontaine's
Sick looking
law.
sword.
Loaded. Time to testify.
Jeez.
Madam Mage
So
says
that's
that
sick.
every page of a storybook is a segment of the present.
So vast
Oh,
and
here's a summary of
mysterious. There must be quite a story behind this place.
Sir. Yeah,
So,
Santos.
I'll explore this place with you to the end. Let's never stop hoping for victory. Way ahead,
user.
Move or be moved!
Not that I doubt your fighting ability, of course. It's just
Oh, that's pretty.
so much more dangerous in there than I ever imagined. Well, if it hurts, just let me know.
She also a bow user?
Let's blow bubbles!
What?
Don't be nervous. Just relax.
A strange disease, one I suspect that every Fontainian suffers from.
But they don't trust me at all.
guess.
Do you really think it matters whether I'm Melusine or a human?
I don't believe Master would suddenly disappear for no reason. There must have been something she just had to do.
In the new world, they bade farewell to the shrouded sun. At last, they no longer needed to dwell on their suffering, or try to differentiate between various thoughts of blasphemy. Such was the price they paid, and thus their souls became cleansed and pure.
You can definitely tell that's the Dainsleif quest there.
The way he's holding his sword. He must be a real Marechaussee Hunter.
You used it yourself, didn't you? That's why you have a human appearance.
What?
That's quite the gamble. But I believe that I am the one walking into a
She's
trap.
talking to Siegeween?
One day, I shall have my vengeance.
That way, Captain Dainsleif could accomplish his own goal. The loom of fate has already been completed.
Dude, I'm gonna have to stop playing Destiny
Traveler,
that
let me
day.
ask you this. Do you believe your sibling to have betrayed you?
Oh my... Yep. Okay. Yep, sorry Destiny, but you're gonna get shelved that day at the end when the freaking thing comes out. Cause, Jesus Christ, I gotta play that, bro. I gotta play that, bro. I am gonna stop playing Destiny as soon as that update comes out, even if we're not done with the campaign. I think we'll be done with the campaign by then, though. El Bozo Destiny. I mean, I'm super excited for Destiny too, but Jesus, man. They had to pull out Dainsleif. You know when they pull out Dainsleif, shit goes down. Every time. Every time, man. Oh, dude, I wasn't expecting this. I thought it was gonna be another filler update, but no, it's not. It's not a filler update. Oh my god. I was wondering if we were gonna see him again, man. It's been so long. God, man, why do they have to come out on the same day? It's okay. It'll work out. I don't need to play Destiny the entire time. Totally doable.
It looks like our first mission is here.
No, that's universal light
Assemble
now.
your
We ain't gonna do
team.
that.
Oh, I get it. Our first mission is to introduce the new characters. All right, this is getting exciting.
Here it is.
All right then. Well, how about we start off by introducing Fontaine's strongest champion duelist, Clorand.
You would say that.
It's true.
Orand.
In my role as champion duelist, my opinions do not matter. For when I draw my blade, I am but an instrument of Fontaine's
Her
law.
signature looks kind of sick. Definitely skipping her signature though, because I cannot afford it. Well, I can afford it, but I don't want to spend money. I gotta try to get her and Sieging. And I'm broke right now.
Evil lurks. Shoot on sight.
Whoa. Those animations.
Did you see that
So
ultimate?
good. That ultimate is so cool.
Clorand's strength actually has a really interesting origin. She inherited it from the Marachose hunters.
Ooh, the hunters from the artifact set. The
Hunters
Marachose
from the
hunters were an
artifact
organization that defeated monsters and upheld justice from the shadows. I think the group's name has also been mentioned in some of Fontaine's historical records.
Exactly. The Marachose hunters have a long history. To modern-day Fontainians, they're nothing more than an old legend from novels and plays, but for Clorand, the Marachose hunters' legacy is really real. If travelers want to learn more about the Marachose hunters, then be sure to check out Clorand's story quest in the new version.
I want to learn more about the Marachose hunters.
Perfect, then let's get into her combat abilities.
Are they gonna
Clorand
do,
is categorized
first
as an
half
electro
Clorand,
sword
second
user,
half Sieging?
but she actually uses both a sword
That's story
and a
quest.
pistolet to attack her enemies during combat. Now, her normal attack deals physical damage by performing up to 5 consecutive strikes.
And it's
During
probably
her
useless.
charged attack, Clorand uses her pistolet to target enemies in a V shape in front of her. Also, Clorand has developed a special ritual over the years. She always polishes her weapon before each duel.
That is so dignified of her.
I know, right?
And kind of adorable. Even the champion duelist of Fontaine has a cute side, huh?
Aw.
Sarah is starting to sound just like Siegeween.
Oh, what?
Though it's probably a meaningful ritual
Okay,
for Clorand,
why is
right?
Sarah sound
That's
so
exactly
familiar?
right. It's a habit that helps Clorand focus on the opponent in front of her.
Sarah Williams,
In fact,
right?
Clorand's elemental skill, Hunter's Vigil, is an ability that demonstrates how potent she can be when she's focused. Check this out. During combat, unleashing Clorand's elemental skill will cause her to enter the Night Vigil state. During this state, Clorand can unleash 2 different types of special attacks.
Uni,
Her
of course.
normal attacks will be converted into Swift Hunt pistolet attacks, and her elemental skill will be converted into
Uni,
a lunging attack,
Cagliostro.
Impale the Knight.
Huh. It looks like Clorand gains a bond of life during her
Yep, I can
elemental
hear it
skill.
now.
Does the
Super
skill have any
realistic.
additional effects?
Oh, good perception on those eyes. Those Swift Hunt Pistolet attacks increase Cloran's Bond of Life. And her lunging attack, Impale the Knight, will clear the Bond of Life.
Wait, so she accumulates the bond with one hand and then clears it with the other?
Oh, hey, that's a really good explanation. Yeah, Cloran's special attacks have different effects depending on the value of her Bond of Life. So when her Bond of Life is like relatively low, her Swift Hunt Pistolet attacks have a piercing effect, and they deal greater damage. But when her Bond of Life is relatively high, her lunging attack, Impale the Knight, has a greater AoE and deals higher damage. Again.
Ah, gotcha, I get it. So Cloran is meant to use her pistolet to accumulate a Bond of Life and then use her sword to clear it once it reaches a certain amount. And that way, both attacks benefit each other.
Bingo! Though you should remember the effect of one of Cloran's unique talents. So, when she's in the Night Vigil state, any healing other than the one provided by her lunging attack, Impale the Knight, will be converted into a Bond of Life. This unique talent allows different healing effects to alter the pacing of Cloran's gameplay. So, travelers can experiment with a variety of different tactical combinations.
That's cool.
Also, although Cloran is most renowned as a champion duelist, she has never forgotten her identity as a Marechaussee hunter. So, during her elemental burst, Last Lightfall, Cloran draws on her Marechaussee hunter heritage to unleash an ancient skill that empowers mortals to fight deadly monsters. This ability allows her to swiftly evade enemy attacks and strike her opponents.
She looks fun.
Her burst deals AoE electro damage and grants her a Bond of Life based on her max HP.
Wow, that's so cool. But if that power is designed to fight monsters, is it really okay for her to use it in a regular duel?
Good point. I think Cloran just has to adjust the amount of force that she puts behind those blows.
That makes sense.
Also, Cloran can draw on the strength of her companions after unlocking her passive talent, Dark Shattering Flame. Man, that sounds cool. So, when a nearby party member triggers an electro-related reaction, the electro damage dealt by her normal attack and her elemental burst will increase based on her attack value. Though, note, there is a ceiling to the damage bonus that she can gain from this effect. Cloran also has another passive talent called Lawful Remuneration. If her Bond of Life is greater than or equal to a certain percentage, then a change in her Bond of Life value will increase her crit rate. That's right.
Okay.
And while she's in the Night Vigil state, the percentage of healing converted
paper,
into a Bond of Life
strong,
will
but I don't know
increase.
what her numbers are. Wow.
Yeah. And finally, being a champion duelist gives Cloran a strong familiarity with all the regions of Fontaine. So, when she's in your party, Cloran can reveal the locations of Fontaine regional resources on the minimap.
So awesome. I'm sure that travelers will be eager to use her to uncover treasure, defeat monsters, and of course, uphold justice.
Not necessarily in that order.
So, Cloran is usually pretty stern and composed as a champion duelist, but I wonder how she unwinds. Like, does she have any hobbies?
Ooh.
I'm sure that she has some interest outside of work. I mean, she's always accepting cosmetic products from Sijuin and making sure to return the favor because she's sweet.
Aw, and yeah, of course she does. Cloran is an active member of the tabletop troupe during her off hours. So, in version 4.7, travelers won't just have the chance to learn more about the Marechaussee hunters during her story quest, the Raparia chapter. They'll also get to join Cloran on a very special tabletop troupe adventure. Woo! I love TTRPGs so much.
Ooh, I know, I'm so excited.
Yeah. And with all of that, that is all the information that I have to share about Cloran.
Dungeons and Dragons and Genshin?
Next up, let's introduce our adorable little Sijuin.
Oh, yes. Okay, sorry. Too excited. Hold on. We gotta look at her demo first.
Yes.
Yes,
You only get one body, so you gotta take care of it. But it's just as important to take care of your mind.
I just realized she threw a pill, didn't she? I wonder what that's gonna do.
You might feel a little prick.
Oh my god! She actually looks fun.
She's so cute.
She reminds me of Kappa, actually.
Wow.
I love her pills so
Cuteness
much.
overload.
The bubble has ears on it.
I would love to ride
Yeah, I
around
can see
on a
Dr.
bubble
Mara
like
as
that.
well.
She's with her little legs dangling in the air. Oh.
Yeah, with the bubble gun and the giant syringe. God, so cute!
Those bubbles are so big. Her kit looks really, really fun. I know, but if that's the syringe she uses on her patients, I can see why they might be nervous about getting sick.
Oh, for sure.
Hey, sometimes you gotta take your medicine. And since she's the head nurse at the Fortress of Meripede, Sigewinne wants everyone to stay healthy. She believes that taking care of your body is the most important goal. But she often encounters people who overwork themselves in the production zone, so she always tries to sneak them healthy meals, but she doesn't think that's a substitute for some proper rest.
Oh. Take a page out of her book.
Yeah, seems like you'll need to be well fed and well rested if you want to keep up with Sigewinne.
For sure. She seems like such a caring and attentive person. But then what's she like when she fights?
Well, Sigewinne is a hydro bow user. Her normal attack unleashes up to 3 consecutive attacks. During the second and third attack, Sigewinne takes out a pill and tosses it at her opponent.
I saw that in the demo. It's like she's literally telling her opponents to take their medicine.
Look at the size of that thing.
She can make aim shots using her charged attack. Once the shot is held and fully charged, Sigewinne's bow will fire slow-moving ministration bubbles, dealing hydro damage to her target. Just make sure not to release her arrow.
This is sick.
And also, Sigewinne uses a specially made bubble gun to fire a giant bolstering bubble bomb during her elemental skill, Rebound Hydrotherapy.
So this is our first
the projectile bounces between nearby opponents, dealing hydro damage to anyone it touches and restoring HP to all nearby party members, well, except for Sigewinne herself. Sigewinne will be healed a certain amount of health when the bolstering bubble bomb disappears, which is based on her max HP.
No, Diona. I'm an idiot.
Bolstering bubble bomb. Say that 3 times fast.
Oh, please don't make me.
You know, travelers could have a bubble blowing contest with their Sigewinnes. Would that be great? You can have that idea for free.
It's exactly like blowing bubbles. The longer you hold her elemental skill, the larger the bubble grows. Once the projectile is released, it will gradually decrease in size as it bounces around. The bigger the bubble, the greater the damage and healing effect. And if a large bubble hits a weaker enemy, they'll be trapped inside.
Whoa.
Guys, it's like she's trapping them in a cage of kindness.
Like the hydro
Do we get revenge on those? Yeah, the hydro
manner is so strong.
Hey, wait a second. Are those the orbs that Nivelette drops? It looks like Sigewinne creates 2 source water droplets when she fires a bubble. And it looks like she gains a bond of life when she touches them? How does that work?
I can't explain that as well.
Bond of life as well?
Since she has training as a nurse, Sigewinne understands how to make the most of a dire situation. Her elemental skill creates source water droplets. And Sigewinne can give herself a bond of life by absorbing them. When that bond of life is cleared, Sigewinne can regain some elemental energy based on the value of the bond of life.
Neat.
So Sigewinne's healing can nullify her bond of life, and she can restore energy for herself.
Nice.
That's right. While the bond of life is hazardous to most people, it can actually be perceived as a real advantage for Sigewinne. After she unlocks her talent, Detailed Diagnosis, Thorough Treatment, Sigewinne's healing will be increased based on the total bond of life values across all the characters in her party.
Oh, thank goodness. Sounds like a Melusine can make the bond of life a lot less scary.
After using her elemental burst and absorbing nearby source water droplets, Sigewinne will use the syringe to spray enemies in front of her. This attack deals continuous hydro damage.
Wait, that's so cute. Even her attacks are a form of medical treatment.
A huge syringe.
Yeah, I mean, hey, she just wants everyone to be as healthy as possible.
Yeah, right? Sigewinne wants every patient to get a proper amount of rest. After unlocking her passive talent requires appropriate rest, unleashing her elemental skill will also trigger the semi-strict bed rest effect. This effect will grant her a hydro damage bonus and several stacks of convalescence. When non-active characters deal damage with their off-field elemental skills, Sigewinne can consume a stack of convalescence to increase that elemental skill damage.
Healer DPS.
I like how it's only semi-strict. Like, you know, not super strict, because she couldn't be super strict.
Just a little.
Wow, so it seems like the bond of life mechanic is pretty integral to both Sigewinne and Cloran's kits. That sure was a lot of information, though.
Oh, yeah.
I can't wait to see these abilities in action.
And travelers won't just be limited to the play styles that they've seen here, right? As I understand it, the mechanics leave a lot of room for open experimentation.
Yeah.
Right.
And outside of combat, Melusines are very connected to the ocean, so Sigewinne always takes care of her companions during underwater exploration. Sigewinne is especially helpful when her friends are endangered by underwater enemies. She can use her emergency dose talent to continuously restore HP to her party member for a period of time.
What?
Unfortunately, doing so will lower all of their elemental and physical resistances.
there's always a price.
Cool. That seems like a skill that would come in handy, though. Siege Ween is always looking out for us. Thanks, head nurse.
Of course. Oh, and I've got a quick question for you all.
Yes.
Have you noticed any differences between Siegeween and other Melazines?
Well,
She's
I think her
slightly
appearance and her
human-looking.
interests definitely stand out. Like, if you ignore the tail and the feelers on her head, then she actually doesn't look that different from a human child.
Right.
How could you ignore those?
Right. Well, true and fair. But also, she's interested in beauty, and she knows a lot about skincare, and she actually even contributes to the most famous beauty magazine in Fontaine.
Did not know that.
Oh, and her medical knowledge.
Right.
We haven't encountered any other Melazines who give medical treatment to humans. And Siege Ween seems to care the most about the people of Fontaine.
And she's also one of the few Melazines who work in the Fortress of Meripede, right?
Right.
I mean, generally speaking, not many people are willing to treat criminals. I mean, not even a Melazine's open-mindedness usually goes that far, right?
Siegeween's does. You're all bringing up
I don't
great
know
points.
where she would work
Don't you
really
think that
well, though,
Siegeween's
because, like, if you
differences
pair
from
with
the other
Nuvillette,
Melazines make her seem more
then you
unique and
probably wanna
approachable
use
at the same time?
Farina.
In the Narrow E
Farina's
chapter,
Nuvillette's best
travelers
support.
will have the chance to learn more about the background of this very special Melazine in her personal story quest.
Woohoo!
Oh, that's awesome.
Hey,
probably-
speaking of story
guess it
quests,
depends on how
didn't
it
Travelers
really
meet
works.
a mysterious youngster last version?
Oh.
Sometime
Indeed.
during Sino's story quest? Well, Travelers will now have the opportunity to add him to their parties. He recently left the desert and he's eager to travel around. So, Zach, why don't you introduce him?
Go, Zach.
Oh, me? Okay then. Let's take a look at Sethos' demo.
If you're always asking why, you end up thinking yourself into a corner. Sometimes it's better to let go. Give me some space.
Sheesh. Does this shots over penetrate? It's kind of what it looks like it does. Like crazily over penetrate.
Oh,
Okay.
His design is so cool.
He looks amazing.
Yeah, the clothes and the hair, I love it.
Right?
Sethos didn't just get power and wisdom from his desert heritage. He's also talented in archery.
Oh, these are the Chlorans.
Sethos has
probably.
always loved hiking, and he has a great sense of direction. Whether he's exploring the desert or the rainforest, he knows the roads like the back of his hand. And he always knows where to find the best regional specialties. Yeah, you probably
Just
know
those
where this is
regional
going,
specialty.
but I'll say it anyway. When Sethos is in your team, he'll reveal the location of Sumero regional specialties on the minimap.
Nice.
Cool. Wait, so I'm curious. He's lived in a remote
Cool.
desert for his entire life, and he carries the weight of such an ancient legacy. To me, it seems like someone with that kind of upbringing would either be, like, really introverted or just super arrogant, but Sethos doesn't seem like that at all.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Sethos is a very open-minded and cheerful person. As the successor to the mysterious Temple of Silence, he had more educational opportunities than other people who live in Sumeru's desert. His responsibilities drive him to learn about other people and places. He has a very open mind, and he tries to be optimistic. In fact, his personality is a huge help in getting along with other people.
So wait, that sounds like... are you saying he's a social butterfly?
I guess. He's a pretty busy guy, and he lives a pretty varied lifestyle. And he's around the same age as the General Mahamatra Sino. He occasionally visits the academia, he's always trying to make friends in Sumeru City, and he enjoys browsing goods at the Grand Bazaar. But we've already talked a lot about his hobbies. Let's move on to what he can do in combat. Yes. Sethos' aim shot has a special variant when charged to level 2. He can't move when his attack is charged to its second level, but it allows him to
That's
fire a powerful
slow.
shadow-piercing shot that can pierce enemies, dealing electro damage to targets in its path. Sethos' talent, Black Kite's Enigma, can decrease the charging time of his aim shot by consuming elemental energy. Some elemental energy will also be
interesting.
consumed after releasing the shot.
Nice.
Ooh, useful.
Yeah, and also I noticed his aim shots
So
take
you
a really
may
long
not
time
want
to
to
charge.
use his bursts?
So I think that means players need to store up elemental energy to fire the shadow-piercing shot faster, right? Hey, wait a minute. I feel like this is the first Genshin Impact character who actually consumes elemental energy while firing aimed shots.
What?
Yeah, you're right on.
Hey.
That's why Sethos has an elemental skill that helps him restore elemental energy.
Useful.
It's an ancient ritual that deals AoE electro damage, and
the
it
characters
also
are so
restores
unique in
elemental
this
energy
update.
whenever a hit on an enemy triggers an overloaded, electrocharged, superconduct, electro swirl, quicken, aggravate, or hyperbloom reaction.
That's a lot.
But travelers also have another option for firing powerful shots. By unleashing his elemental burst, Sethos will perform an ancient ritual that was passed down from King Deshret's era. He will enter the Twilight Meditation state, converting his normal attacks to enemy-piercing dusk bolts that deal increased damage based on his elemental mastery.
Oh, that's cool. That sounds like a mini version of the shadow piercing shot, only it doesn't take as much time to fire.
Useful.
Yeah, well, he seems like he's supposed to be
also,
on-field
it seems
DPS.
like the records of King
But
Deshret
he's a
have a
4
lot
star,
of
so he's not gonna have the
abilities.
numbers,
so,
really.
Between you and me, does that mean Sethos has mastered other mysterious rituals and techniques?
Of course!
Yo.
I'm sure that the Temple of Silence has a whole archive of secrets. One of his other talents will also increase the damage dealt by a shadow-piercing shot for a period of time based on his elemental mastery.
Okay, all right. Sounds like the Temple of Silence is a real impressive legacy.
No kidding.
So many ancient rituals.
Sethos is definitely a talented fighter who can make full use of his martial heritage. He's similar to Colorand in that sense.
Yeah. Oh wow, we finished the first mission.
Nice. I wonder what the next one's gonna be. Let's get it.
Oh,
Let's
it
get
looks
it.
like we'll have to uncover hidden secrets in our next mission.
Why are all you guys looking at me?
Well, I mean, secrets are kind of your area of expertise.
All your character does is speak in riddles.
Speak plainly, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good point. Okay, well, I guess I'm the only one who can shed some light on the hidden secrets.
Oh, here he goes.
So here we go. Archon Quest Chapter 4, Act 6, Bedtime Story will become available in version 4.7. Travelers will finally reunite with Dainsleif, who will share more information about Conria's past.
Ooh.
That's what you guys were waiting for, right?
Yes, sir.
And also, I, got to break out my voice acting skills for this patch, you guys.
Oh my gosh, words come out of your mouth.
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Travelers
This time,
Week.
Ether and Lumine will get to meet face to face. And based on what we heard in the trailer, it seems like the Loom of Fate is now complete. So travelers can look forward to learning more about Kari Bear in this quest.
We just can't reveal everything right now, okay? Leave some secrets for me. These are important secrets that travelers should uncover for themselves.
Oh, okay.
We can call off the snipers. Call off the snipers.
Right? I know, I get it that everyone can barely contain their excitement. So, I will throw you a bone. To help tide you over until the next update, I'll be sharing a special surprise with y'all.
Oh.
What is it?
Come on.
Oh, I love surprises.
It is. You'll know very soon, I promise. But first, we need to introduce the event wishes.
Ooh,
okay?
okay.
So, in the first phase of version 4.7, Clorand and Alhaitham will be featured in the event wishes. Yeah. Sethos will be the new 4-star unit that appears on this event wish banner. And in the second phase of the version, travelers can look forward to event wishes from Sijuin and Farina.
Nice.
And, because there's never enough, a new 5-star sword, Absolution, and a new 5-star bow, Silver Shower Heartstrings, will also be featured on their respective weapon banners.
They look so good.
So cool,
They do look really
right?
good, both of them.
All right, okay. I've made y'all wait long enough.
Bye for
Let's bring out the surprise.
Yes.
Hope everyone enjoys it.
Let's go.
Is it the animation? It's the animation, isn't it? It's the beach that they started the game on! Oh my god. What if this is a teaser for the anime? They do just be laying there peacefully. Oh, gotta do the anime thing. Reach out to the sky. Wow, this is pretty.
Traveling in the night, you lift me in.
I didn't expect lyrics.
I feel you in Dallas, blew off with
Wow, that's... Dang, man.
This journey always has been bittersweet. Close my eyes, wondering what you would have dreamed if you were here standing next to me. Would you know how I feel and see what I see?
You mean feet? Internet's gonna go crazy. Just kidding.
Know that I will always try. Funny your rhythm and rhyme. Through the nights long and dark, I see you shining bright.
Wow, this is gorgeous,
no matter
man.
where you are, you've come with me this far, showing the way when all is falls apart.
Let's go! This is great, man.
When there's no romance away and the ice fine alley breaks, have you taken off? Are you already on your way? No matter where
I'm
you
on.
are, I've come with you this far.
Oh.
I'm never really lost. Our past we shall recall.
It's them. It's their constellations. That was awesome. Let's go. That was great. I'm pogged. I'm pogged. Beyond pogged. Dude, that was sick. I think that looked like Ufotable or whoever the frick you say their animation studio. That's the second one they've done, I think. It totally looked like it, so looked like their style. They are really hyping up this this specific interaction right here, I feel like this is gonna be a pivotal point for the game. I don't know why, it's just like, it's the vibe it's giving me. It's like they're really pushing it, man. God, I don't know if I'm gonna go to bed today, bro. And then I'm gonna have to raid when I get home from work. Yikes.
Welcome back, travelers.
Thank you.
Hey.
I think it's about time we introduce this domain behind us.
Yes, yes, bring on the challenge. I'm so ready.
Dun dun dun.
You sound ready. The location of this challenge seems pretty intriguing. Paimon and the Traveler discovered a secret room within the Mondstadt Library, and they've received an invitation to participate in a mysterious performance.
Oh, I love secret rooms in libraries. I've always wanted one. So that's right, the all-new event, Imaginarium Theater, will become available in version 4.7 for travelers who are adventure rank 35 or higher.
This is the new endgame, I
Wait,
think.
so this is a library?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
The coolest library.
I know, it looks a lot different from
It's
what
like
I
it's
imagined.
managed by the Hexen
Yeah,
Circle.
it kind of looks more like a magic castle.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
Related to Alice.
So cool. I would live there.
Please.
So, travelers will encounter a concierge in the area who calls himself Wolfie.
Aww.
I know. He's so cute. Wolfie. He'll reveal that this room was created by a mage and that he's waiting for a guest to take the stage. He is also a poet.
Bars.
That guest will hopefully
Bars.
put on a magnificent performance by becoming the main character of the mage's story.
Bring on that main character energy.
Ooh. After arriving in this room, travelers just need to interact with this strange book in order to participate in the Imaginarium Theater Challenge.
Wow, that was fast. But what kind of challenge is it?
Levels.
Let me tell you, Imaginarium Theater contains a series of combat challenges with different battle conditions. Now, only characters who wield specific elemental types will be allowed to participate, so travelers will have to select characters who meet the requirements of the challenge.
Oh, I get it. But what if we don't have enough characters in our roster who meet the requirements?
Good thinking, but you won't have to worry about that. Because first off, 6 characters will be designated as the initial lineup for each challenge. Trial characters will be provided for travelers that are missing any of those characters.
Nice.
And travelers can also invite special guest characters to participate in the challenges that aren't restricted by the event requirements. In addition, travelers can also designate a certain number of characters as supports for their friends. They can also select their friends' supporting characters to join their own team.
That's a nice way to get to try new characters.
Right? Friends. Who would say no to more
Friends
friends?
support each other
characters.
in
That's-
staged combat.
Friends helping
That's gonna be
each
cool.
other. And during the current challenge period, those 6 designated characters who make the initial lineup will gain fantastical blessings. This will grant them buffs that remain potent even outside of the Imaginarium Theater Challenge.
Wait. So you're
Wait,
saying
what?
those buffs aren't just active during the challenge itself?
Yes!
Wow.
You're kidding. Wait, okay, the mage behind the
Can you
theater
take
must
them
be
to the
super
abyss?
powerful.
Oh, super powerful. And I know that everyone's probably wondering why it looked like we had to select so many characters just now, but characters will consume vigor while participating in Imaginarium Theater combat challenges. So when a character's vigor is fully depleted, they will no longer be able to fight, and you will have to replace them with a new character.
They've used that
Time for
system
some
in an
R&R.
event before.
I get it. So when you select your characters, you have to pay attention to how well they work together.
Yes.
And also how well they can fill in for each other.
Exactly.
Involved strategy.
And I should also mention that not all selected characters will immediately appear in your team. Some characters can only be gathered by progressing through the story. They can formally be added to your team at the end of an Imaginarium Theater battle, or when you encounter certain special events.
Cool. So assembling your team is part of the challenge.
Yes, which makes it even more fun. But let me explain a little more about the special events that I mentioned. Travelers can choose to spend Fantasia flowers to trigger events during the story. Now, some events will unlock certain characters for battle, and others may trigger certain perils, certain doom. So, travelers will have to choose very carefully.
Ooh, no pressure.
Right?
Travelers can collect performance toward rewards by completing challenges and finalizing their performance results. The first time they complete a challenge, travelers will also receive a debut performance gift.
Ooh, presents.
Travelers who feel particularly confident can try to attain the Star Challenge condition during each stage. They'll be able to obtain different levels of performance medals that correspond with the difficulty of the challenge. These medals can be displayed on their profile.
Go ahead and show off.
And that's not all, right? Travelers can also obtain toy medals during this event, which they can exchange with Wolfie the Concierge. In return, travelers will receive special poses for their characters when taking photos.
Awesome!
Right?
Travelers will be able to take all sorts of new cool pictures. I am excited to see new poses.
So hyped.
I should
Me
update
too.
the photo mode.
And also, more poses will be added whenever Imaginarium Theater is updated.
Yes, and finally, each performance in the Imaginarium Theater has several difficulty levels, and each one has a different number of challenges. Higher difficulty levels will yield even better rewards.
Bring it on.
As Wolfie the Concierge likes to say,
When the brilliant golden glow of the treasure beckons, don't you hesitate. Just go open it.
How
Damn,
cool.
Yuri.
So
That's
cute.
amazing.
I don't know, somehow I still didn't make him as cute as he actually is.
Of course, it'll take time for travelers to raise the necessary characters and understand how they fit into this new challenge. And I'm sure travelers are always looking for ways to get more primo gems.
Just said the magic
Primo
word.
Gimme.
Each month, Imaginarium Theater will alternate with updates with the Spiral Abyss. In addition, the total rewards that can be gained from the Spiral Abyss has been increased from 600 Primo Gems to 800 Primo Gems.
Let's go.
Yes!
Yeah. More information will be available across Genshin Impact's official social media accounts, so keep a lookout.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Ooh, the background is changing.
Ooh, here we go,
Let's see what else this version has in store.
Yes, please.
Mutual security
What if that free
enhancing
4-star will be
simulation.
good for Siege Queen?
I see some
Or
hilly
for
churls and rune
Chlorant,
guards,
actually.
so I'm assuming this is one of those monster fighting events.
Yes, sort of. Travelers won't be engaging monsters directly. Instead,
Is it monsters
they'll be able to
versus monsters?
command monsters to fight in a cooperative simulation.
Pokemon?
The Millilith will be hosting a strategic war game to improve their understanding of security needs throughout Tevat. They'll be accompanied by representatives from Mondstadt's Knights of Favonius, Inazuma's Yashiro Commission, Sumeru's Corps of 30, and Fontaine's Special Patrol. Their joint
what?
exercise is intended to improve military tactics across the continent.
Sir,
official.
yes, sir.
Wow. You're making this event sound really official.
That was my official
Yes,
voice.
sir.
I'm just doing my best. As I was saying, you can play two different kinds of scenarios in the event: assault scenarios and defense scenarios. As special representatives to the simulation, travelers will need to analyze enemy formations and deploy the best units for completing the challenge.
In assault scenarios, you only need to select your combat units and deploy them within your staging area. So once the scenario begins, the unit will automatically start attacking your opponent. So sit back and...
That's
I don't know if you can
auto-chess.
relax when these things are coming at you, but try.
Clearly not.
Pew pew.
Ooh, okay, I'm gonna give this a try.
Ooh, brave.
Yeah, okay.
Oh,
do it.
It's like almost like an
How come my
updated
hilly troll
tower
archers
defense
got wiped
thing. It
out
was
so
on tower
quickly?
defense, but-
No. Okay, sorry, I forgot to mention something important.
You
Sorry.
know.
I know. But here, we can
It's like
fix
an
it now.
RTS, bro.
Some types of combat units are more effective against others. Ranged units like hilly churl archers are vulnerable to melee units like Mighty churls. But don't fret, you can turn a bad situation around if you choose the best units to tackle the opponents on the battlefield.
Just choose the best unit, Zach.
Exact, just choose the best units.
Just
dude.
choose the best unit.
Simple fix.
Skill
In
issue.
defense scenarios, you need to deploy units to effectively counter enemies who are attacking from multiple directions. So, defeated enemy units will drop support beacons, which can then be used to deploy additional combat units and frontline
You
structures.
can set up towers.
As the
too.
unit's
That's
commander,
cool.
travelers can use their leadership skills to create favorable conditions for their team. And if they're successful, then travelers can obtain various rewards from the Mutual Security Enhancing Simulation event.
rewards?
These rewards include Primo Gems, a Crown
of
of
course.
Insight,
Wouldn't do anything
and
otherwise,
a
right?
4-star bow, Cloud Forged.
Oh, gimme!
Forged.
Okay. And next up, we're introducing another combat-related event, Endless Forms Most Martial.
Ooh, okay. I'm guessing that this one is gonna test some different
Like
skills.
all the
Hey,
combat
you
events,
betcha.
bro.
In the previous event, travelers only got to simulate combat, but the environment on a real battlefield is way more unpredictable. And that's why it's important to come up with combat tactics on the fly and take advantage of battlefield conditions. So, in Endless Forms Most Martial, travelers will have to defeat enemies according to the special rules of each stage. For example, some
They've done this
challenges
before,
may
yeah?
require travelers to defeat enemies affected by the electro-charged condition. And that
I guess
is
maybe we
the
didn't
only
defeat
way
them,
to
but they had the
accumulate progress
requirements
towards
of
the
having to do
challenge
that.
goal. Now, once they satisfy the requirements, they'll be able to earn rewards.
I'm appreciating all these rewards.
No way.
I love
Holy shit,
rewards.
rewards?
So
Rewards
this is
from
one of
an
those
event? That's
challenges that
crazy.
requires you to strategize.
Indeedy. Oh, okay. Let's move on to our next event. I'm gonna try this announcer voice. Yeah. I've gotten a report about a loud boom that just went off in a rather unremarkable part of Fontaine.
Uh-oh.
Ooh,
I like that news.
it must have come from that crocodile-shaped cannon. That thing looks pretty scary.
Never fear, viewers. I wouldn't worry about it, actually.
Phew.
This cannon was modified by a Fontanian engineer. It's now just a toy cannon that you can use to fire hydro bullets. So why not have some fun with it?
Oh,
Shooting at them.
Okay,
Oh, yeah.
well, why not indeed, if that's the case? Travelers will need to allocate energy to the cannon and choose the correct firing mode to destroy as many target balls as possible within the time limit. They'll even be rewarded for their trouble.
Was there ever a doubt? In order to keep the event interesting, special types of target balls will appear during the challenge. They will produce different effects when they are destroyed. So, Be sure to check it out for yourselves in the new update.
You guys, that's my kind of old school arcade games. Because
Totally
I'm
just
an old
whiffed
school.
that shit.
I'm just old. Anyway.
No, it's like, oh, no, not that.
Our next event takes place in the
I thought
land of
there's a lot.
Mondstadt. Travelers will encounter a familiar light novelist who recently completed a new script. Travelers who follow her script will be able to embark on a wondrous journey of literature and imagination. And the script will lead travelers to mysterious
coins.
locales where they will have the opportunity to earn rewards. That is, if they can evade bullet curtain assaults from, various mechanisms and collect enough labyrinth coins. No big deal, you can do it.
Easy peasy.
Wicked warlocks will also be scattered across the field. Ooh, alliteration. I like it. If you defeat them, then you can earn even more coins.
Ooh, it looks like we'll have to move really skillfully
I'm
if we
kind of
want to
surprised
avoid
they
all
haven't
those
made
attacks.
No pressure.
something with the labyrinth
But hey,
coins,
don't
like
worry,
a permanent
travelers can
thing
take
that
advantage
people
of
can make
adventure
custom
techniques
things
to
for.
gain special buffs. So these buffs will make the oncoming bullets a lot easier to deal with. You'll also be able to get rewards more easily if you're smart about how you use them.
That sounds great.
So great.
Speaking of strategies, the new version will be adding more updates to the Genius
Yo,
Invocation
Farida card.
TCG. Travelers can look forward to new character cards, monster cards, and action cards. Also, more NPCs will be ready to challenge travelers in the open world.
Oh, and I hope they're ready to lose. Oh, well.
Oh, they could take a challenge.
Oh, also, the Leyline Overflow event will also return in the new
The
version,
Leyline
so
Overflow.
don't miss out.
Whew, that was a lot of information. Let's take a break while we take a look at the last redemption code. See you soon.
Is this not the summer event? Yeah, I thought this was the summer event. Is that next update? Nino. They're gonna talk about optimizations, right? And they're like, now we have more resin. And that's all they're gonna say.
And we're back!
Welcome back, everybody.
We're back.
We're back.
Hello.
Welcome back to the version 4.7 special program. Looks like we completed this domain challenge.
Was there ever any
Piece
doubt?
of cake.
I think you'll find I am very, very pro.
Now it's time to tell everyone about the new optimizations in the latest update.
Yes, please.
First up, the encounter point system for collecting daily commission rewards will now be unlocked at adventure rank 24. Hopefully, this helps travelers level up more quickly.
Nice. And now for some really exciting news. Traveler's max resin will be increased from 160 to 200.
Nice. You might notice from the video that
100
version
friends.
4.7 will have some other optimizations. Be sure to check them out for yourselves in-game.
That was something else.
All right, that looks like all the information we have to share today. Bye, travelers.
What?
What? Just kidding.
wait.
No,
Natlan.
I'm just kidding. I'm just
Natlan?
kidding. Of course, I wouldn't
Natlan
sign off
teaser?
without giving you guys the chance to talk about your time here on the special program. How was it?
I have things to say.
No. You gotta show Natlan teasers.
I'm so thrilled to join this amazing voice cast, and I'm excited for everyone to get to see Sigewinne in action and add her to your parties, I hope, and
Yes.
just see how cute she is with her little pills and her adorable little syringe. And, can't take it.
Oh my god. And like,
Thank you very much.
yeah, same here to everything that Sarah said. It's such an honor to join the cast. I'm so excited that Clarande is finally coming out. I hope everyone has fun, like meeting her and learning more about her. And also, I'm really excited for these combat events. I don't know about you guys, but I've been playing this game, and my favorite thing's beating things up in this world.
Yeah. No, me too.
Love fighting these monsters.
Lava.
And you guys, I have not been playing this game for years, and so while Dainsleif is a man of mystery, this game, so much of it is a mystery to me. And you guys were so welcoming today, and I learned so much. And I don't know, is this the thing that finally gets me to start playing?
Oh.
Are you guys a gateway?
Ooh.
Is that what did that just happen?
Yuri
Did
hasn't
we
been
get
playing.
it?
Throwing.
Yeah, it's been absolutely awesome doing this with you guys. I'm so excited for Imaginarium Theater, of course, all the new characters, and the new Archon quest because I got some new voice lines. Oh yeah.
He's big.
They act like they haven't had them
Awesome.
speak in
Well,
almost
thanks for
every
coming,
story
guys,
quest since
and
Fontaine came out.
See y'all in game.
See y'all in game.
There's gotta be Natlan teasers. Come on. Where the Natlan teasers at? Are they seriously? Oh, there it is. Oh, what are these? What are these fellas? They're burrowing. Wait, what? Are we actually gonna be able to control them? Wait, are we gonna be able to turn into these creatures? We're swimming in lava! Oh, we're gonna be able to turn into these creatures, aren't we? What? Bro, what is Natlan? Oh my god! Natlan! Let's go! Dude, what? That program was so good! I was not expecting that, bro. I was expecting this to be another filler patch. It is not. What did you send me, Willow? Like, this started it all. This thumbnail right here started it all. We got Dane, we got the twins. They had all that stuff in that update. And then they teased Natlan, and Natlan is looking crazy. Hello? Furry bait. That's hilarious. Alright, well, goodness. I guess I'm still not going to bed because now I think I'm gonna upload a couple of reactions because goddamn, we had the animation, we got the Natlan teasers. Like goddamn. Jeez, Hoyo. Alright. Well, there you go. I'm gonna be so tired when we raid tonight. It's gonna be great, guys. It's gonna be fantastic. Oh, random Google AI fails. Okay. 5 hours before 11:40. Wait, what? What the hell? Why is it so wrong? Snake fight. What the fuck? Are these ones that you've personally gotten? Or just ones you found? Okay. Well, yeah. So, thanks so much for watching, guys. That was a great special program. I haven't been that hyped up in a while. That was great. So yeah, thanks so much for watching. I will see you guys